Out of town, we never out of money.
Hey, oh. I started One Piece about 3 years ago, around the end of 2019. Was not impressed at first, but I kept watching. Then arcs like Barati and Arlong Park really got me interested. I was pretty much hooked at that point. Then I fell in love with Water 7. But the ending of Thriller Bark made me addicted. Next thing I know, I'm already watching Dressrosa, and at that point the anime was no longer my cup of tea. Then I started reading the manga instead, and boy oh boy, I couldn't stop. And I was excited to start Wano. And now I'm caught up. Don't be like me. Day after day, I suffer craving for One Piece content. One chapter a week is not always enough. I need more. Waiting weekly for One Piece chapters is like being fed a full course meal on Sunday and not eating anything for the rest of the week. Sure, it fills you up, but now you're starving for a week until you eat again. And hey, sometimes you have to wait 2 weeks until you can eat again, because the master chef is taking a break. A well-deserved break though. Perhaps the anime and the manga should both take a break after Wano so we can all eat well-written and paced meals by a healthy chef. But sadly, that'll probably never happen, and the wait continues. However, the wait isn't really the worst part. When you're reading weekly, the story feels different. You're no longer perceiving the story as one big unit. Instead, every week is a new piece to a bigger story. This is obvious, but when you are no longer given the power to just watch or read what happens next, things get weird. Plot points that seem questionable when first introduced don't get to truly shine until later on in the story. And with the wait between every chapter, this can lead to some dissatisfaction. Just look at Wano for example. I won't be getting into spoilers, but it is no wonder why the longest arc in the series so far has some of the most mixed feelings. Some believe that it will be the best arc so far, and some believe it is a mess of an arc, going all over the place, horribly paced even by manga standards, and simply too long. Once again, without spoiling, as I've caught up, I too have experienced this. But luckily, I had the luxury of binging most of Wano, and I'm on the side that thinks this will be one of the best arcs so far, if not the best. Only thing missing is a big moment for Luffy's character. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you, there are some equally good reasons to catch up, one being spoilers. Everyone and their mother has seen One Piece, and if you are not decently far in the series, it is almost impossible to avoid spoilers. Especially now, since we are at the climax of Wano and recently got the 1000th episode, and if you're anything like me, you hate spoilers. It sucks the mystery and suspense out of scenes, but it's inevitable unless you catch up, that is. Imagine watching or reading an arc thinking it's absolutely phenomenal and you want to express this feeling with others, but everybody is already 10 arcs ahead. Sure, you'll be able to converse with them, but you won't get the full experience since you don't know what happened after those events. Now when you're caught up, you're able to experience all the climactic moments as soon as they happen right with everyone else. Since I wasn't caught up at the time, I can only imagine how everyone felt reading Roof Beast weekly, but the hype I'm feeling as we reach Wano's endgame is unmatched. When I think about the most fun I've had watching an anime in the past couple years, One Piece is easily at the top, and that's because of the journey. For the most part, I took my time enjoying the series, watching it on good days and some bad days. It was always there for me when I was bored, and now that I'm caught up, I don't have that pleasure anymore. But as I said before, it's not all bad. The end of Wano and eventually the series is near, and I have to be there as soon as it happens. Even still, that's far off in the future, so for those still catching up, take your time.